Right, here's part two of the RADtech Honda Kubota snowblower rebuild. I've got the back housing, the OEM back housing all cut out with a plasma torch and ground down all the welds. I actually used the plasma to gouge out quite a bit of the welds, which works really good. It makes quite the mess around here, so make sure you use a respirator. Or in my case, I have a PAPR, which is a purifying air-powered respirator helmet, and it actually works really good because you can stare right at the plasma stream when you have a shade 9 as opposed to a set of plasma glasses which are about a shade 5. Otherwise, I've got the housing tacked in. I took the time to bore out the center hole and drill the holes for the bearing. I don't think I have that installed just yet. So what I'll be doing now is putting a few more tacks on there and assembling everything, and then putting the impeller in the housing and giving it a spin to make sure I have adequate clearance. I don't think I'm going to have to move anything much at all. If anything, I'll just move these bearings out here. We'll just file out those holes, and everything will align according to the dimensions on this gearbox here. So the critical dimensions are basically what goes in the back and how it's supported on either side. So if we need to make any adjustments, I'm going to do it out here as opposed to messing around with the housing, because it'd be quite the pain to move that around. Otherwise, this is where we're at. Thought I'd keep you posted. I'm going to finish out the welding here, and yeah, we'll go from there. Welder I'm using is a Multimatic 235. Picked this up in the fall. The gas I'm using is from Messer or Lindy, depending on what your branch turned itself into. It's Messer gas now here. It used to be Lindy, but it's Farrowline X2C12, 86 argon, 2% oxygen, 12% CO2. It works good for a short circuit up to about 3/16 of an inch on the auto set settings. And then as soon as you go above a quarter and you slow it down a bit, it goes right into spray transfer. So it's actually pretty versatile if you only want to have one type of gas. Anyway, here's some of the rigging I'm doing here. I've got it clamped to the table with a machinist jack under each of the supports. I may have to make new supports here, which you see don't quite line up. And I think I've chewed into some of my real estate here for the support bracket, because this whole housing is about 1/2 inch deeper. By design, I made it just a little bit deeper, but I see that I'm going to get into some clearance issues, so I may have to do a little bit more fabrication than I thought about. Anyway, that's where we're at. I hope you enjoy the vids. If you have any questions, if you want to see any particular process, let me know. And if you want me to buy a GoPro so I can do a little bit better documentation of me actually doing the work, yeah, make sure you make a comment, and maybe I can make that happen. Otherwise, I hope this helps, and stay tuned for the next part. Thanks for watching.